If you were raised in a house or were in a relationship with somebody who continuously overpowered you with their voice, a time may have come when you decided enough was enough and you were going to learn how to use your voice to stand up to this person. What if you had a gentle voice naturally? What happened to your voice in those moments? What most likely happened is something known as a glottal attack. And I hear it in a lot of people's voices, even people who didn't necessarily grow up in volatile situations or necessarily went through anything traumatic. So this one actually applies to a lot of people. But if you were in a situation like the one I described and you have a fighting spirit, you most likely overtaxed your voice on a regular basis to the point where it became habitual. And so today I want to bring your attention to this habit that can make speaking feel exhausting after a while. It's also not that pleasant to listen to, but it's understandable because all you're trying to do is be heard. You're just trying to get your voice listened to. So today I want to show you a technique that will help you speak with more ease and still be heard. So the first thing we're going to do is something called the open throat technique. And all you're going to do is pretend like you were just startled. So go ahead and go, and notice what happens to the back of your throat. What should be happening is the tongue drops down and the soft palate lifts up. And so your throat opens up more. Go ahead and do it again and hold this position. And now I want you to do it again. We're going to open up, we're going to hold the position, and we're going to make some sound while holding everything in place. The tongue is down, the soft palate is lifted, like this. Let's do that 2 more times. And I want you to really pay attention to how this feels. Close your eyes and notice the sensations. If everything is happening correctly, you should be feeling a lot of vibration in your chest. You may even feel the sensation of your voice hit the roof of your mouth just behind the teeth, the area known as the hard palate. If you're not experiencing those things, let's try something else. This time, you're going to open up your throat by pretending to yawn. You're going to do a fake yawn. Maybe you'll even create a real one. If so, even better. If you do make a real yawn, I want you to add some sound to it, like this. Whenever we yawn, we naturally drop the back of the tongue. And this allows sound to go out with ease, to hit the roof of the mouth, the hard palate, which bounces off of our resonators, the bones in our cheeks. If you're still having trouble, let's try lifting up the cheek muscles. The thing about our resonators, our cheekbones, our sinuses, our teeth, even our forehead once we get into really high pitches, is that they're very much like the ceramic tiles in your shower stall. You know how whenever you sing in the shower, it's so easy and you sound so good. All that's happening is your sound is bouncing off of the ceramic tiles and hitting your ear easily so that you can adjust your sound in real time and you don't have to try so hard to be heard. Here's another thing you can do to hear yourself a little bit better. Take one hand and make a cup like this. Put it behind your ear. Make sure you're aiming towards your mouth because we're going to do something with that next. Take the other hand and make another cup and go to this side of your mouth and then make some sound. And you'll notice that you can hear yourself a lot better. It's very similar to that effect of being in a shower stall and your sound is bouncing off of the tiles. But when we're having a conversation with people or we're singing in front of others, we can't walk around like this. So what do we do instead? We use our natural resonators. The bones in our face are also made of minerals, just like our ceramic tiles in the shower. And so Whenever we aim to get the vibrations to hit the hard palate, that area just behind the top teeth, what happens is the sound will bounce and reverberate off of our bones so that we can be more easily heard. The more you practice this, the easier it gets and the more enjoyable your voice becomes. So let's go ahead and do that yawn sigh technique sound again, where we're going to drop the back of the throat. We're going to drop the tongue. We're going to lift the soft palate. And then we're going to send the vibrations to the roof of our mouth to buzz off of our resonators. Now try lifting up your cheeks, because cheeks downward like this, it's the equivalent of putting heavy velvet drapes over those ceramic tiles in your shower. You will not have the same effect of the sound bouncing off, because now it will be absorbed by the fabric. So muscles and tissue hanging low is going to make it harder to resonate. So lift the cheeks as if we're going into a smile. So let's do that yawn sigh again with lifted cheeks. You'll notice that also my jaw hangs low the whole time. It doesn't creep up like everybody else's does. If yours is creeping up, just know that it's normal. This is what everyone's jaw does. We have to train it to drop down. That way we can keep the tongue in the back of the throat dropped a little bit more. Let's try this one more time with the jaw dropped, but the chin slightly up to open up space for the throat, cheeks lifted, open throat. Now, the open throat technique is meant to allow the sound to come out with ease. What you're doing is creating an open channel, so the tongue doesn't bump up and the palate doesn't drop down. Now we're opening it up so that the sound can easily go through. Here's the next technique I want you to try out in order to get back to your natural way of speaking, meaning not aggressive. We're not attacking any sound. We're going to try to speak with ease. And we're going to use imagery for this. So I want you to imagine a surfer out in the ocean, lying on the surfboard, waiting for that wave to come in. And as the wave approaches, the surfer is here. Here comes the wave. The surfer is waiting patiently for just the right moment. The surfer will not stand up before it's time, and it will certainly not stand up when it's too late. It knows exactly when to join the wave. Another thing a surfer never does is a surfer never attacks the wave. A surfer waits to join the wave. What we need to do with our voice is we need to join the sound current instead of attacking the sound. And so what I want you to do is I want you to imagine that your voice is the surfer and the sound current is the sound that you're going to make. You're going to join the sound current. So here's what I want you to do. We're going to make an ah sound like this. Ah. Very gentle. There's even a little bit of breath at the beginning. Ah. Here's what we don't want to do. Ah. Ah. Can you hear that attack? Ah. Ah. No. We want to imagine that we have just finished the end of a long and exhausting day. That feeling that you get as you finally fall into bed. Make sure your throat is open. Let's get those cheeks lifted and the jaw dropped. Now say, awesome. Awesome. Awful. Awful. Repeat after me. This is my voice. This is my voice. My voice is my own. My voice is my own. This is my voice. This is my voice. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, please subscribe or leave a comment. And if you would like to learn more, I have a course called the Voice Liberation Method, where we spend 7 weeks liberating your voice. What we did today is just a small taste of what we do in that 7-week course. I'm very proud of it. I've gotten a lot of awesome feedback from the people who have already finished the course, people who are still taking it, and I'd love to have you in there. I also have a private Healthy Voice community where we do all kinds of awesome vocal instruction, live group sessions, courage circles, where you get to share your voice and learn how to deal with your nervous response in front of others. That's the whole point of the Courage Circle. It's very supportive, it's very welcoming, it's everyone's favorite event in the whole community. We also do play-based activities, meaning we have fun every day with vocal technique and so much more. Check it out in the description, the link in the description below. Thank you so much for being here. Keep going because the world needs your unique voice.